Hi guys, and welcome back to another video for you, and Merry December! Today's video is going to be wishlist. This is things I would either like to find on Facebook Marketplace, charity shop, or card boot sales. And yeah, so number one is a micro machine bundle. This sold for 84. It was on at 84 at the time, or sold for 84. So yeah. Number two is Hot Wheels, the mystery machines. This was sold at 51. Britons, or SITU farmer tractors. I would love to find a job lot of these, because this job lot sold for 102, or was it at 102, I can't remember. Next thing I would love to find is Tony Box and the characters. These can vary from the different colorations to different versions and different characters to make them go for more or less depending on your options. Tamagotchi V4 2004 Blue Outer Space Retro. This is either sold at this price or was at this price, but it was £53. Another Tamagotchi with 3.5 paparazzi, and this sold for a good old £112. EILIK robot toy AI. It was sold for or was on 92. The Wild Ship robot dog Lou sold for 35. Right, well, what I'm going to mention next, I did find and we have sold it, and it was a little live pet guinea pig, and we actually sold it for £40, I think, or 35, and we paid 15. So that can actually come off my list. Tamagotchi Friends Dreamtown Digital Friend. Again, another Tamagotchi. This sold for 190. This Fairy for President Special Limited Edition Tiger. I think this could be a Charlie Bear. Could be wrong. Sold for 47. Shelby Shell Furby. Sold for 67. Furby Original Fully Working Vintage Retro Pink Glitter. Sold for £129.19. Furby Babies Hasbro 2005 Lilac. Got to 122. Can't remember if this was listed or on. Furry Star Wars Furbacker. I had this list before John and Charlotte found theirs, and I'm so jealous. This one sold for £62.40. I would love to find again the Furry Biscuit Dog. I did see one earlier this year, but he looked a bit... You could tell his limbs didn't look right. And it was cheap, but I was like, I know it's cheap, but is it worth the risk? Yeah, I could have got £42 to 82. But when you're paying like £5, yeah, that's a safe bet. But if more likely, you've got to pay for the batteries, which are the big D-size batteries, which are about £10, depending on where you get them from. Either for one, sometimes for one it's 10, depending on where you get them from. And then obviously you've got to add the cost of batteries, then you've got the post on top. But last time I sold one of like him, he went to old people's home. This is bought it for her dad to keep him company because he had dementia, and then his dad thought he had a pet basically. It was really, really cute because we got a lovely message and really good feedback. Very real interactive cat. We've actually got one of these, and I just need to make sure it's working. Could go up to £45. It's actually sat just down there. I just got to make sure it does everything properly. And of course, the McDonald's Halloween Squishmallow. If you have a bundle of 12, you can get £43, especially if they have the little McDonald's boxes they came in. They're very, because they were so limited, they're very popular. So definitely be on the eye out for them. So yeah, that is everything on my wish list. I do want to mention, I've had a couple of comments. One to say I'm a hoarder and social services need calling and the fire brigade. Do you think the fire brigade comes out to houses to inspect? Don't you think that'd be rather saving lives? Secondly, we're moving stuff. We're not hoarding. What we're doing is at the moment, as we're moving stuff, we are listing stuff and selling stuff. Yes, I take a break between a bit of December and a bit of January. Especially with the stress recently, with Christmas, YouTube, and a lot going on. But when you're trying to move 3 rooms of stock, into potentially 2, it's a little bit hard. Especially when you're still decluttering your dad's stuff, who passed away in 2020. So, no, we're not a hoarder. And 2, yeah. Secondly, the comment yesterday, what was it? I'm going to read it. Not sure I should give them satisfaction, but like a vulture, where are your manners? So this was wedding car boot sale. You can pay £2 to go in at the same time as sellers, because at the wedding car boot sale, there's not a queuing system. There's nowhere for you to queue to wait to go in. Because if you were queuing, you'll be queuing on a main dual carriageway road, which could cause an accident. Also, I have never, ever opened the door, jumped in anyone's boot. If they've got something if they've got something out, I ask to look. If I see something in the car, I ask to look. I say please and thank you. The ones who are vultures are the ones opening the doors, not me. I am one of the most mannered resellers out there. And yeah, but yeah, and then I posted these comments on my Instagram just because I wanted people to see that there's some idiots out there. And someone said she has a point, and I explained the situation, and then I said I've had an overload from lockdown, which I'm glad that we did, because we would have been stuck if we didn't have that overload. And they replied, COVID was 2020. My dad passed away in my kitchen on the floor on the 16th of November 2020. Do you think I've been fully functioning properly since then? I really just don't get people. And that comment was, yes, and we're selling. I have sold over 1,000 items this year and made a good amount of money. But my point is, these comments are not necessary. If you've got nothing nice to say, please don't say it all. It's your opinion, yes, and you can express it, but maybe don't comment on other people's video. So yeah, I'm sorry I'm ranting and raving. Do want to say thank you for 701 subscribers. I really do appreciate it, because my end of the year goal is 800. Well, my end of the year goal was 500, but I'm hoping to reach 800. If you are not subscribed and love car boot sale content and reselling content, subscribe. I am moving into a shed. I am going to have a better processing situation. Hang on, I've got an empty nose. But there's a lot going on in my life other than eBay. eBay is my number one focus, but personal things also are my number one focus. So yeah, but if you could subscribe, it would mean the world to me. Give the video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.